to another video. I hope you're enjoying the 5 meals for £25 series. I will leave the playlist link down below if you haven't seen the other videos. But this week I have done my grocery shop from Asda, so all of the ingredients I'm using this week for my 5 meals are from Asda, and they all came in at under £25. So they're really affordable and they're all kind of family friendly, cook from scratch kind of dinners. So we've got 2 boys aged 6 and 10, so they're all things that they will happily eat as well. There's nothing too kind of out there. But yeah, hopefully it will give you some inspiration for some budget friendly meals for your family. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And without further ado, let's get looking at what we've enjoyed this week for our 5 meals for £25. The first of our dinners is some homemade Pitta Pizzas with air fryer chips. So we're going to use some of the wholemeal pita breads, and then just going to make a pizza sauce with some tomato puree and some mixed herbs. You could do a barbecue base if you wanted to. And then we're going to have some pizza pepperoni on ours, and some sliced mushroom and some sweet corn. And then obviously you need cheese for your pizza as well, probably be about 100 grams of cheese. And then I'm going to make some homemade chips with these 2 baking potatoes, which I will cook in the air fryer, and then I'll probably serve it with the rest of the sweet corn on the side. So I've got my helper today. Henry's actually going to make the pizzas, aren't you?
Yes.
So you can show everybody. So you say to everybody, let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
Once you've prepped all of your ingredients, you just want to spread your tomato sauce on your pita bread, pop all of your toppings on, and then pop them either in the oven or the air fryer for around 10 minutes.
Chicken, and I'm going to serve mine with pasta. So you obviously need some chicken. We're just using 300 grams, and we're just going to stretch that out with a couple of red peppers. But obviously, you know, if you've got older children or you like a lot of chicken, you could sort of up the amount of chicken. But in order to keep the costs down, I find if you go less meat and bulk it out with the veg, that really works. So I've got 300 grams of chicken, 2 red peppers. Going to chuck in a garlic clove, and then the seasonings, going to use some mixed herbs, some paprika obviously, seeing as it's paprika chicken, black pepper. I season everything with black pepper. You can add salt if you want to, but we are going to be using stock, and obviously I don't add salt because of the boys. Don't like them having too much salt, so I'm just going with a stock cube. And then tomato puree. Going to let all that simmer. And then at the end, going to put in a couple of heaped tablespoons of cream cheese just to make it creamy. And like I say, you could serve it with potatoes or rice, but we're going to serve ours with some pasta. So yeah, let's get cooking our paprika chicken.
Once your chicken is browned, you just want to add in a teaspoon of mixed herbs, a heaped tablespoon of paprika and a tablespoon of tomato puree, and give that a stir before adding in your chicken stock, and then allow to simmer until thick. Once the sauce is thickened and your pasta is cooked, you just need to add 2 heaped tablespoons of Philadelphia or any other soft cheese and combine, and then you're ready to serve with your pasta. The lovely people over at Dowen have very kindly sent me these lovely pasta bowls. These are the Vibrant Joy collection, and as you can see they have a really nice bright embossed pattern, and the outside of the bowl is actually like a different colour to the inside of the bowl, which makes them really fun. So we've got like this black and yellow one, and then you've got like a teal and red one, and then you've also got a red and blue one, and then finally this lovely bright yellow and white with a kind of teal turquoise outside. So they're really fun, and if they're not your kind of thing, they also have some navy and white ones and plain white ones as well. They also do lots of other kitchenware, so they do ramekins, utensils, jugs, coffee mugs, all sorts of different things. So make sure you head over to their website, which I will leave linked down below, and check out what they offer. These are microwave and dishwasher safe, which is great if you've got a family and you just want to stick them in the dishwasher. And they're really big, so they're great for serving up pasta dishes, some like salads, soups, stews, anything you like really. But today we're obviously serving our creamy paprika chicken with pasta. So yeah, let's get plating that up, and don't forget to head over and check out their website. They've also very kindly given me a 5% discount code for you if you're interested in purchasing anything, so I'll leave that link down below for you as well.
Tonight's £5 meal is a salmon tray bake. So I've got some of the Just Essentials salmon portions. You get 3 in there. They were £4.22, but that's fine because you can either slice them in half, so they're like smaller pieces, or you can just, like the boys will probably just share one and we'll have one each. So I'm going to do those. I'm going to do half a pack of these chantenay carrots. I'm going to do some green beans. And I'm going to use these new potatoes and do Hasselback potatoes, which is where you like slice them but not all of the way through. So they'll be kind of like roasted new potatoes. And then to make it like super delicious, I'm going to use some lemons. I'll probably squeeze a bit of the juice over, but then put the whole like slices of lemons in as well. Put a drizzle of honey over your salmon, makes it go really sticky and nice, and then just season it with some black pepper, and just going to put a drizzle of vegetable oil in. You could use olive oil if you've got olive oil, and then just roast all of that in the oven. The potatoes and the carrots take a bit longer than the salmon, so I'm going to put those in for a bit first and then add in my salmon and my green beans about 20 minutes before the end of cooking. So just going to get prepping the veg.
Once your new potatoes and carrots have started cooking, you just want to prep your green beans and season your salmon with some black pepper and honey, and I actually put some chili flakes on mine and my husband's as well. And then when your potatoes and carrots are about 15 minutes from the end of cooking, you just need to add in your salmon and green beans for around 15 to 20 minutes on gas mark 6.
The next of the dinners is chicken enchiladas. So I'm using one of these 300-gram packs of chicken breasts, which worked out to £2.50 on the 2 for £5 deal. I'm going to stick in a couple of peppers. So I've got a green and a yellow. Do a red onion, and then obviously the enchilada kit. You get the tortillas, 2 sachets of the tomato enchilada sauce. This is a mild one, so that hopefully the boys will like it as well. And then we're just going to have ours obviously with some cheese on the top. So it's as easy really as frying up your chicken and your veg with one of the sachets and then popping it in the oven with the other load of tomato sauce and cheese on the top. So let's get prepping the veg and chicken.
Once your chicken and veg is cooked, you just want to add in 1 sachet of the sauce before rolling the mixture into the tortillas and then topping them with the other sachet of sauce and some grated cheese, and pop them in the oven until your cheese is melted and golden. Some sort of individual toad in the holes. So I'm using some pork sausage meat. I'm actually going to kind of roll these into like sausage meat balls and cook those in the oven, and then make the Yorkshire pudding and just pop the sausage meat balls into the Yorkshire, so they're like individual toad in the holes. Because I do find if you do toad in the hole with the sausages in, it's very greasy.
But I have made a bit of a faux pas in that we all had scrambled egg for breakfast, and I haven't got an egg, which I now need for the batter mix because we were all greedy and we had scrambled egg. So I'm going to try and make this just with the water, and pop a little bit of baking powder in, maybe to see if that will make them rise. But they may well come out like pancakes. But if you're more organised than me, make sure that you've got an egg, or just buy yourself some ready done Yorkshire puddings. So I'm not sure how that's going to turn out. But we are going to serve it with some new potatoes, some peas and carrots, and of course some gravy. So there's not too much prep except for rolling this into balls and obviously doing the carrots, and then the potatoes I'll just cook. So let's get going.
Once you've rolled your sausage meat into balls, you just want to pop those in the oven for around 20 to 25 minutes. And while they're in the oven, just make your Yorkshire puddings, or of course if you're using ready done, you can just pop those in the oven near the end of cooking. Like I mentioned, I really should have had an egg, and these didn't turn out the best as they were a little bit stodgy. But normally you would add 1 egg and 200 millilitres of water, and then just make sure your oil is hot before adding them to the oven.
I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I'll see you really soon in another video.